How to use Jira Subtasks. Hi guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video I'm going to be telling you about Jira and how you can use subtasks. So let's get into it. So first things first, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and sign up, and you can sign up using the link in the description below. So make sure you check that out. And once you're signed up, you should be good to go. Now, Jira is not free. There is a pricing plan, but we'll get into that later. You can check it out right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and sign up. I believe I already have an account. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to sign in. Not, I can just simply create an account by clicking on get it for free and using one of the socials like Google or Microsoft or any of the socials that are available. So as you can see over here, we got a bunch of different options: Google, Microsoft, Apple, Slack. Go with whatever one you want. I'm going to go ahead and continue with Google. All right, so I did have the account, so now I'm logged in. So let's get started. So first, I want to say, what is a subtask? I want to clear that. So a subtask is basically a child to your main task. So you could use it as a step-by-step guide as to complete that main task. So for example, if I come over here, do I have my workflow set up? Let me come over here and see, open it up, look over here. Let's go to Jira over here. Okay, so I don't have the Jira app, so let's go ahead and install it. So they're all owned by Atlassian. That's their family. That's their head, and every single app is owned by Atlassian. So we're going to click on all apps and then actually come over here, click on this section right here. And then here we have the Jira app right here. We can click over here. It'll open up over here. We can go ahead and click on try it now and add it. And here we need to create a workspace. So we go ahead and name our workspace. So for this one, I'll just say YouTube, and yeah, 3 characters long. So it is 3 characters long, and it should be only in lower cases. All right, so here we go. YouTube name is already taken, so YouTube testing, and then click on continue. And that's going to be our main option. We can go with the premium plan as well, but I think we'll go with get started. So it's going to go ahead and install everything. So we just need to wait for a couple of seconds for it to load everything up, and then we are good to go. All right, so it's done. Now we can go ahead and click on go to Jira. Next, we can go ahead and get started with the views. So we've got Scrum, Business, and Kanban. I personally like the Kanban, so we're going to go with that one. It's simple, it's easy, and it's fun to use. We're going to click on next, and here we go. So now we're going to go ahead and name our workspace. So here I'll go ahead and name it. For now, I'll just call it YouTube. And how familiar are you with Jira? I'm somewhat familiar, so we're going to click on get started. And here we go. So here on the left hand side, we have our YouTube, and here we have all of our views. So we've got the timeline, the summary, the board, the calendar, the list, and everything. We're going to stick with the board view over here. Since it's pretty simple and easy, we can add more boards over here. We can import work over here. We can add, other people over here, like Teamworks. We have automations here. We have the share button over here. And here we have the full screen option as well. I don't want to see the quick start, so we'll just keep that over there. So let's go ahead and create a task, and then I'll show you how you can create a subtask. So first, we'll go ahead and click on create a task, what needs to be done. And here is our main task, all right? So for this one, I'll just create the task that we're doing for this video. So we'll just say how to use subtasks within Jira, right? So that's going to be our task. It should pop up over here. I hit the enter button, and boom, we now have a task, right? So now if we open it up, we can see this is how it looks like. Pretty simple, nothing too crazy. Here you will have the subtask option. It'll appear everywhere, no matter what type of view you're on, no matter what type of task you're creating, the subtask will appear here. Within the subtask, you can go ahead and create all of your step-by-step process. So for example, to create a video recording, you first need the screen recording and the audio, the raw file or the raw footage. So record raw footage. We'll go with this one. There we go. We'll then hit the enter button, and boom, it should be good to go. Here we go. So we now have one work over here, Kanban 2, record the raw footage. We have the to-do list over here. Subtask is created. It has its own little board as well. You can see right here, we can even, put it up. We can assign it wherever we want and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. We'll put this over here. And then over here within the subtask, we can create more options over here. Next, we'll need to edit the raw footage. We'll add that, edit raw footage. Boom. Now then, boom. You can see right here, Can 3. And now we can add another one, which is going to be create a thumbnail or, review the edited footage. Hit the enter button, and then we'll add one more, which is going to be the Can 4. Which is going to be the Can 5. And then create a thumbnail. And then finally, we have the upload the video, and boom, we are good to go. So this is how it looks like. So these are going to be our main steps, right? These are all our main steps, all of our main tasks. And you can see within the task itself, we have the subtasks that we need to go ahead and create. We can assign those subtasks as well. We can assign the main tasks to someone as well. We can add activity over here. We got comment section over here. We can create a branch, a whole section branch over here by clicking on this button. But I think this is okay. So you can see right here, this is task 1. Then we can add a bunch of different tasks as well, like, you know, task number 2, task number 3, task number 4. And within those tasks, we can create those subtasks. And if we change the view, it'll still appear like so. So for example, if we go into timeline, so in timeline, you can see we have epics. So these are different ones. So in different forms, in different, you know, views, you will have different options. So for example, if we wanted to create an epic, create the epic with the same name, right? Now within the epic, you can see right here, we open it up. We also have a subtask option over here. You can see create a child work item over here, and we got branches over here, automation rules over there, and stuff like that. So you can create subtasks over here, child work item as well. So we can link it to another option. So what if we go with the board view? We already went to the board view. We also have the list over here. So if we click on list, we're going to see all of our tasks over here. So if we open it up, can number 1 has all the subtasks that we need. So can 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all of them are over here. And also one more thing, if you click on the create button over here, you can't create a whole new subtask over here. You can only create a task. You can see right here, we got epic, we got add work, but not a subtask. So keep that in mind. You can't do that. So if I wanted to come over here and click on settings, and then we click on work items, here within the work items, we can see everything. So here on the left hand side, we have subtasks. So if you click on subtasks, you can manage your subtasks over here. So subtasks are currently turned on. You can manage your subtasks as a part of the standard work type over here. You can disable subtasks, translate subtasks, or manage your subtasks as well. So pretty cool, right? So again, subtasks are basically mini tasks, or you can create like list or roads or bridges that you fill to create or finish your main product. So in this case, we had our video. This is the video. We need to create or complete all these other tasks to go ahead and finalize this one. So we need the raw footage, edit it, review it, create a thumbnail, and upload the file. And that's when the whole task is created. So this is how you can create subtasks and manage all of your work. So if you watched the video so far, then you know now how this website works perfectly and how you can use it to make money online and how you can use it to start your own business online as well. Just make sure to do everything I did in the video in a step-by-step manner and you'll be good to go. So having said that, that is it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or come across any problem whatsoever, then let me know in the comment sections down below and I'll be sure to help you out in any way I can as soon as possible. So having said that, thank you guys for watching and I hope to see you guys in the next video, and until next time, take care and goodbye.